Hey guys, welcome to the Guitar Historian channel. One of the biggest complaints that I get on my videos is my choice to not use copyrighted music on my videos due to the slippery slope that we creators have to navigate here on YouTube. And I feel that I owe my viewers a brief explanation as to why this is a problem. And even though I'm not a lawyer, I'll try to deconstruct some of the reasons why I do not think it's a good idea to go down this road. Now, several other YouTube creators have made videos about this problem. Pretty much every major music channel creator has complained about the system. The main reason for this is that YouTube puts us into a serious bind and gives us only two real options when it comes to record companies claiming content on your videos. But more on that a little later. First, I wanted to talk about monetization on YouTube and how it works. When you become a YouTube partner, you become eligible to make money on your videos. Just like any other content on TV, the ability for your videos to make money and how much they will make depend on several factors. For instance, quality, creating content that is violent, bad, or full of bad language, or spreading misinformation is probably going to mean that most advertisers that spend money on YouTube are going to stay away from your channel. I think that much should be obvious to most people. But the other part of monetization and the beast are channels that use other people's copyrighted material in their own videos. Creators often make the argument that they are creating content that celebrates or educates the original material that they're using in the video. And most of the time, this is true. But right now, the way the rules work, YouTube is at the mercy of what the record companies and owners of the original content want to do when their songs are used without their permission. In other words, YouTube doesn't want to get sued for billions of dollars in revenue by these content owners. And so if the owners say that they want the content removed, they remove it. But let me be clear about this. It's just one big circular passing of the buck for all parties to avoid getting sued for using content that doesn't belong to them. Now, we can debate all day whether or not this is right. Do I believe that most of the content on YouTube that is using copyrighted material is doing so in a way that is informative, educational, positive, and celebratory? Yes, absolutely I do. I wish that there could be a way that we could tell record companies that most of YouTube's content creators are helping them in introducing new audiences to the music of their clients, and that we can all benefit from allowing this content to both be available to the general public and, most importantly, allow the content creators to make money on their videos celebrating this music. So that kind of brings me to the two choices that I talked about a few minutes ago. So let's start with the first choice that I have. Now, this part has a couple of little micro choices built into it, so try to follow me. Let's say that I choose to start using copyrighted material in my next video, and then, in turn, that video is flagged for using it. That would start a sequence of events that, based on the level of blockage from the content owner, could go like this. If the video is completely blocked, then I would have the option of cutting out the parts with the music or simply deleting the video. I could have the choice of claiming fair use at this point, saying that the video is educational, and while this would probably be true, let's say I win that argument and the video is put back up. That brings us to the second choice. If the video is not blocked, then I have the choice of leaving it up and allowing the content owner to claim rights to advertising revenue, meaning they take all my money. Now listen, I make these videos because I like to do it, but I ain't gonna lie and say that it isn't nice to be able to make a little money on the side. After all, I spend hours researching, writing, filming, and editing these videos for your viewing pleasure. To do all that, to just hand over all my revenue to a company that's already making millions of dollars is not a prospect that appeals to me. And I would hope that most of you would agree with that. Now, I've tried some workarounds like linking to videos that feature musical content about my subjects. So you can understand why I have chosen what I have and the terrible bind that it puts us creators into. And another problem could be, in rare cases, that creators can go years without getting a copyright strike and then could get one on an old video. And then this has the unfortunate effect of putting their channel on the record company's radar. And channels can and do get shut down, losing their subscribers, their videos, all their hard work, and in some cases, their livelihood. I mean, you may notice that some musical channels, especially the larger ones, do sometimes use copyrighted material, and that's their choice. But another thing to remember is that most of those big boys are being sponsored. So they're making money based on their sponsorships and probably can afford to hand over the advertising revenue that is generated by views on YouTube. That's cool for them. And I'm not sure I'll ever get to that stratosphere of YouTube. So for now, I have to work with what I have. Yeah, so hopefully that explains a little bit of what we go through here on YouTube. Trust me when I say that I want to bring you the absolute best content that I can, and I feel like I am doing that within the constraints of the system right now. I would absolutely love to add copyrighted music to my videos, but I'm hoping that this video will bring some small understanding as to why I just can't right now. But if this is the first time you're seeing me and you like documentaries about rock and roll history, you need to subscribe to my channel. So click the link right here to become a member of our community, and we'll see you next time on the Guitar Historian channel.